When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
She's the most talked-about athlete in women's basketball, and she's getting hit like a crash test dummy every single night. Caitlin Clark lit up college hoops, shattered records, and dragged women's basketball into prime time. But now that she's in the WNBA, it feels like someone hit the mute button on common sense. Every game, she's knocked down, elbowed, body-checked, and the refs just stand there like statues. Why is the league's brightest star being targeted, beaten, and ignored? And what happens when the players saving the WNBA can't even stand up? This isn't just about a few missed calls. It's about the WNBA fumbling the biggest opportunity it's ever had. Before she even played a WNBA game, Caitlin Clark was already a household name. She didn't just score, she mesmerized. With logo threes, one-handed passes, and unmatched confidence, she turned every college arena into a sold-out event. She dragged networks into record-breaking territory. ESPN saw massive spikes. The NCAA Women's Final was suddenly the event of the spring, but with that spotlight came tension. Not everyone welcomed her to the league with open arms. Some players saw her as overhyped, others as a threat, and it didn't take long for that resentment to show up on the court. Caitlin became more than a rookie. She became a target. In her first few games, it was already obvious. Defenders were playing her differently, not just tighter, rougher, double teams full court, hard screens that felt like football hits, elbows, shoves, and it wasn't isolated to one team. It was everyone. Possession after possession, she was getting beat up. Just trying to bring the ball up the floor turned into a battle. It's not rookie welcome anymore. It's an organized, sustained level of physicality designed to wear her down, mentally and physically. And while that might sound like just tough basketball to some, here's where things really go off the rails. She gets knocked to the floor, no call. She's slapped on the wrist driving to the rim. Still, nothing. Watch closely. The contact is clear. And if it were happening to anyone else, those fouls would be automatic. There's even footage where you can literally hear the slap on the broadcast. The commentators pause. You can hear the moment of disbelief. And yet, nothing. Broadcasters try to stay professional. Physical defense, they say. But anyone watching knows the truth. The officials are swallowing the whistle. Why? Maybe they don't want to look like they're giving her special treatment. Maybe they're under pressure to let them play. But in trying to look neutral, they've become negligent.
The league barely did anything.
This isn't the first time basketball has faced this problem. Back in the day, the NBA was brutal, especially for smaller guards. But then came players like Steph Curry and Damian Lillard. They weren't tanks, they were skilled, quick, creative. The league made a decision: protect the skill. Let the game evolve. Hand-checking rules changed. Fouls were redefined.
They knew something was seriously wrong.
Showcase talent.
You could see the concern in their eyes as they watched Clark struggle.
Kids started mimicking
the celebration
deep threes
stopped
instead
immediately
of dunks.
as everyone
The
focused
league
on their injured
grew.
teammate.
The WNBA
The medical
is
staff
now at
rushed
that
over,
same
but
crossroads.
the damage might already be
instead of
done to
protecting
Indiana's
Caitlin
championship
Clark,
hopes
they're
this
feeding
season.
her to the wolves.
Coach Stephanie White later said Clark
Look at her recent
felt
games.
a little something
She's
in her
limping,
groin
grabbing
and
her
would
leg,
undergo further
wincing after
evaluation.
contact. She's tough, no doubt about that. But even the strongest bodies have limits. One wrong step, one uncalled foul, one knee tweak, and she's out. Maybe for a week, maybe for a season. And what happens then? The ratings dip, the momentum stalls, the headlines shift. The league's silence isn't just careless, it's dangerous. You can't build your future on a player you won't protect. Let's be clear, no one's asking for Caitlin Clark to be babied. We're asking for the rules to be applied the same way they are for everyone else. There's a difference between defending hard and targeting someone. Critics say she has to earn her stripes, but what's being missed is this: she already did. She earned them breaking college records. She earned them putting the league in headlines. She earned them selling out arenas WNBA teams used to struggle to fill. This isn't about favoritism, it's about fairness. And And if the league doesn't step in, it's not just Caitlyn who pays, it's the fans. Every uncalled foul is a missed opportunity, an opportunity to show the league is serious about skill, about growth, about protecting its future. Instead, what fans are seeing is a product that refuses to evolve, even when evolution is knocking on the door. If Caitlyn gets injured, the conversation changes overnight, from celebration to blame, from excitement to regret. The WNBA doesn't get many moments like this, and the worst thing they could do is waste it. The clock is ticking. Caitlyn Clark is delivering game after game. Under pressure most rookies never face. She's doing her job. The fans are doing theirs. Now it's time for the league to do its, before it's too late, before the injury headlines come, before fans start walking away. This isn't about one player getting calls. It's about whether this league is ready for the spotlight it asked for, because right now, they're fumbling it. What do you think? Is the WNBA failing to protect Caitlyn Clark? Or is this just part of the growing pains of becoming a star? Drop your take in the comments. And if you believe in protecting the future of the game, not punishing it, then hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.